Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Normally, we do these things first thing in the morning, but it is very, very late in the evening here on the East Coast of the US. So, if you are tuning in, thanks so much for doing that. A question: what are you doing up so late? Yeah, this one, I'm just going to put it out there. This one is going to get very, very spicy. Those who listen know this sound very well. So, my name is Eric Taylor. I'm the CEO of Barricade Cyber Solutions, chief forensic operator here. And one thing that I want to talk about is something that will probably start hitting the news tomorrow, but a lot of folks know of the Royal Ransomware Group. And we'll kind of dig into this because a couple days ago, back on the 19th, they came out and said, oh, well, it was just, really was just another story for the ages, if you will. Let's try to get my. Oh, that's not right. Sorry. Let me try to get this darn thing fixed. It's definitely not wanting to do it. Come on, do it, do it. There we go. There we go. Um, so they came out. Royal Ransomware came out and said that they compromise Braintree school projects. For those who don't know, they are in the Massachusetts in Braintree, Massachusetts. So they definitely have some schools here. East, Middle, South, the high school. So definitely got some projects going on. Definitely look like they're a typical. Um, K-12 school. I don't know if this is a public school, private school, whatever have you. But back on the 19th, those who are in the InfoSec can definitely deal with ransomware and communications. Royal Ransomware originally came out and said that they had compromised the Braintree public schools. Now, this is going to be more of an educational thing because those who follow me know that I really, really effing I really hate when they call you client. I hate when they call you friend. I hate when they freaking say that they are doing U.S. service. They literally say Royal Data Services. They're they're a bunch of they're a bunch of hackers, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, they really are. Them saying they are a data service, they are doing a service for you is completely phallus. But they basically says, they announced that we recently received access comprehensive data of the Braintree schools, aka they compromised them, they did data exfiltration, they have their data. um, they did say that they're going to uh, delete it. So they said, we respect the commitment, and as a result, we've made an executive decision not to publish BTS Braintree Schools data and to entirely delete it. Well, how effing noble of you that you're going to actually delete the data. Well, there's a problem with it, right? Um, yeah, here in the next paragraph, since due to a misconfiguration, some of the data was temporarily exposed for a short time, we made sure that all exposed data has been concealed again and will not be available for any authorized parties. Well, guess what? That's not the way this effing works, right? A threat actor, especially Royal Ransomware, is known for data exfiltration. They are going to sit in your network. They've already got in there, they're stole all your data. They have everything on their servers, whether they uploaded it to send file, mega upload, whatever the case is. It depends on who the actual. Wow, my hair is really, really righteous. Let me fix that a little bit. But they totally exfiltrated your data and it's on public cloud, and then they've downloaded to their infrastructure. So the part that they say, due to misconfiguration, well, down below, you'll see, this is not me trying to shame on anybody else, but we have an engineering firm here in the US. You see this link one that's right here? That is a link for proof, what we call proof of concept given by the threat actor to say we have things. Now I'm not going to download that and potentially bring it up because potentially it will have things like credit card information. 9 times out of 10, it has driver's license, um, social security numbers, W-2 numbers, things of that nature. All these things that they've got. We've got link files, right? And there'll be more of them as more and more data is released. And this is more than likely what had happened with the school system. You'll see right here, there is 0 links here. So, due to a misconfiguration, no, they just put the link as a proof of concept. Let's just call a spade, right? Um, and it's just, this is just really, really bad. Um, they go on to say, um, if through the time of mistaken exposure, any party downloaded this data, we ask to immediately delete it. If you use scrapers or blog crawlers to download Braintree school data, you are fully ethically responsible for deleting it. Really? So hold on. A threat actor, a mother is going to tell me about ethics? Come on. Yeah, I see you storm walking. There's going to be probably more dolphins in this one. I will keep this short because it is late. But yes, this is just freaking. A threat actor, a hacker is going to teach the general public about ethics. Get the F out of here. Do not be cheap. Do not be a cheap Twitter venture and delete everything you deleted immediately. Get out of here. I mean, and here they go on and on. At Data Services respect the sanctity of educational and healthcare services. Unlike, and then here they go, they're going to throw some shade, right? Unlike our competitors, which have no ethical boundaries and are willing to publish students' uh, uh, information. Dude, get the F out. It's just crazy. So this is the things to know, ladies and gentlemen. If you are part of this, if you unfortunately had a kid in there or any school district, right? There's things that realize that number one, data's already been exfiltrated. So we already have that. There's going to now be breach notification for any and all students that are in there. There's potential that some of the proof of concept files, which have not been disclosed, unless the other infosec people who do actually scrape this data will be like, hey, yeah, Billy Bob, was actually listed there. You may want to, do something, but the assumption here is that any and all data has been exfiltrated. So, you just got to start doing your own due diligence on this thing and, you know, start protecting your kids, right? There are a lot of services that are out there that will, monitor your credit, your kids, your minors for a pretty low price, especially if you have like a family plan. You and your spouse are, under there, and you can get your minors for like a buck or $2 or something like that. But yeah, uh, this is just another case of ransomware people trying to be holier than thou, and I'm just calling complete utter bull on this whole freaking thing, right? Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think they're being holy? Do you think that they're doing the right thing of being, deleting the data that, they should have, you know, to take out of the fact that they're even doing this to begin with? Because I can go on for another 2 hours and probably, even it being this late at night, could still do that. But a lot of the threat actor groups would immediately know when they're inside of an environment that, hey, we're in a certain type, we're going to back out respectfully, right? We've seen that in previous cases, especially with healthcare, um, especially during the times of the COVID, and um, there was a lot of threat actors that would go in there and see medical information, and if it was part of research facilities or emergency rooms, things of that nature, you know, some threat actors will even put up a note saying, "Hey, we did get into your environment, but as soon as we noticed, we kind of backed away. Blah blah blah. You can reach out to us if you want to, things of that nature." But yeah, Royal Ransomware is definitely their sophisticated version of Phobos, in my opinion. They really are the Wild Wild West, um, and they just they just can't be trusted at all. Not not like any threat actor can be, but these guys just really take the cake. And to see threat actors again tout themselves as being a legitimate service, and you're paying for their service once you've been breached, and calling you friend and pal and customer and everything, it just really really pisses me off. But anyway, let me know what you think. You know, uh, to date, Braintree hasn't said anything publicly that I've seen. I've spent the last 20 minutes looking for any news articles at all about these about a potential impact. And you know, it is summertime still, so it may not hit the major news because school wasn't officially impacted, right? Students weren't taken out and didn't couldn't perform their day-to-day activities, right? So it's let me know what you think. Is even talking about this stuff just too far? I don't think so. But anyway, hope y'all are doing well, and stay tuned. We got some more of these things coming up here very, very soon. There was a lot of stuff that I really want to talk about. So if you're stumbling across this one, please subscribe, and we will talk to y'all next time. Take care.
There once was a kid whose passwords laid across all sites, they were the same. A criminal then found their fame by taking that data to go. Soon may a criminal come to steal your pictures and data and run. One day when the crime is done, they'll steal your account and go.